imitated, never duplicated. The one and only B. Scott. You're listening to The B. Scott Show. Get ready, love muffins. I would laugh. I don't feel like laughing today.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those days.
It's like I woke up this morning like, how did I get here? Nobody's supposed to be here.
And yet, here we are.
No, I mean like at my friend's house. I woke up because
you didn't make it home last night?
I didn't make it home last night.
Oh, my God.
Because I had drunk too much. Like, we had spent the whole day drinking. And it wasn't supposed to be that way.
It's never supposed to be that way.
It was supposed to be like 1 or 2 drinks. I mean, we started at brunch.
Right.
We went from brunch all the way to like 3 a.m.
No, so I went to brunch and went home.
How did that happen? Like, I'm just like, how do you like go out? Like, we started late brunch giving. It was like 2:30. And started there, started having some drinks. And then we're like, okay, let's go to Pump. Went to Pump. And then we were like, okay, let's stop by the Abbey. Then went to the Chapel. Then went to Bar 10. Then went to... Goodness, where did we go? Then we went to Revolve. Okay. Then we went to Mickey's. Then we went to Rage.
Did the strip.
I did the whole strip. Like, I was on tour. I did the whole moment. And it was complete fuckery.
In what way?
I saw all the people I did not want to see. Like, literally, it was the greatest hits of fuckery.
Sounds like my Saturday night.
You had the same experience?
Yeah, so I went, a friend of mine, we went to... Prank had the grand opening on Saturday. So we went, had some drinks, day drinking, and he was like, come with me to this thing tonight. And I'm like, not really my thing. I don't know. Ended up going. When I tell you I saw everybody who I did not care to see.
In one.
It was like a parade.
Yeah, it really was.
Parade.
It was everything.
You know, I saw like the one guy with the hairpiece. You know, the one with the blunt bang that's kind of crooked. It was a lot.
It was like, I feel like God was testing me. Like, he was testing me, like, all the...
Pass?
I did pass. Because I am blessed. When you blessed and you see people, like, they're a reflection of all the things that I cut them off. You know what I mean? Like, I cut them off for a reason, and then to see them, it's just they manifest all of the fuckery.
So did anything happen? Was there like...
No, I gave them the dust, honey. I know how to give people nothing. When I tell you nothing was given from me, like, It could have been, they were literally, some of them was standing right next to me, and I was kikiing and laughing and giggling, and, well, also, I have to talk about this too. So, this weekend also represents, like, as a backdrop to all of this, I was having bouts of boo-boo. So,
I'm sorry.
Bouts of boo-boo. Okay. The whole weekend. Just like, I just had the shits. So... you know how Beyonce say, I got hot sauce on my bag swag? I had wet wipes in my bag swag.
Oh, my God.
Because I was shitting all the time.
Why?
I just had bouts of boo-boo. Like, I was just shitting, and I would have a drink or two, and then I had to go shit, and then wipe up, and then come back and have more drinks, and just, it's a lot of shit. I was just bouts of boo-boo.
I'm sorry.
And it was shocking. It was really like...
So how did you make it out all day yesterday? Were you just like...
Going to the bathroom.
Oh, my God.
Bouts of boo-boo. I would go in there and blow it up real quick. All up, ba-ba! And then, you know what I mean? It was quick. You gotta do it, like, when you're in like a public setting, you have to do it quickly.
No, I try to avoid.
I know, but I couldn't.
I do my best.
It was consistent, like,
Gotcha.
every 30 to 45 minutes.
That's happened to me before, actually.
Yeah.
Not that long ago.
My stomach was upset about something. Still, I might have to go, in the middle of this podcast.
Do an intermission.
So, it was like seeing all the people I didn't like, bouts of boo-boo, and then randomly, this guy that I've known for a while, he was like, I've been trying to talk to you for 10 years. I've been trying to holler at it. And I just had no capacity.
Neither does he, apparently. Because 10 years?
10 years. I was like, really? Now you gonna say this?
That's funny.
I got bouts of boo-boo. I'm saying all these people I don't like. And now you come at me with this bullshit.
It's a shitty weekend.
It's a shitty ass weekend.
You had a shitty weekend.
I mean, and talking about it like someone said.
Oh, my God. Okay. And I don't even know where to go from here.
But it's just like, I don't know. It's like, that's why I hate going out sometimes. It's just because, not that I see the same people, which is not a bad thing. But then, like, when all the people you don't want to see are in one spot, that's when I know I need to be somewhere else. Yeah. And I literally was like, I would kiki and ignore them or whatever. And then I'm like, okay, let's go somewhere else because I just don't want that energy that's staring at the back of my head. Like, literally, like, I could feel the stare situation, you know? And it was funny. I went to, at the end of the night, we went to Rage or whatever. And it was just nice, because, they shouted me out or whatever, and it was a personal. I just love when I get shouted out, like, B. Scott, legend in the building. And then the hater is just like...
Oh, they just kind of look at the stage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cut to the hater.
That's funny.
That's right. Mama's in the house. And she's the queen. Don't ever forget it. Yeah. Even though you may not like me, do something so you can be acknowledged in a public setting. Anything. You mad. You're over there in the corner mad. You're mad.
Oh,
don't be mad at me. And then I had, he shouted me out. And then I had about a boo-boo. And so I had no boo-boo. That is God's way of humbling you. God. I really do believe that the bouts, I think that could be like a t-shirt line, bouts of boo-boo.
I don't think it should.
No? No. Bouts of boo-boo. Like maybe for babies, bouts of bouts. Boo-boo bouts? Is it like bouts of boo-boo? More bouts than the ass. Bouts.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Mo bouts. That's funny.
And then I was like, now I get like, why people wear diapers, like babies. They're like, just like, forget it. I just don't have time to go right now. I don't have time.
Oh my God.
I'm just going to do it right here and keep it moving. More drinks for me. Bouts of boo-boo's not going to slow me down.
Should be damned.
Basically.
Should be damned.
So, and then I woke up at my friend's house and I was like, I hate waking up in other people's places. And I had literally thrown my shit everywhere. So there was socks in
Wait, you mean like your stuff or
my
like
stuff.
Your shit?
Not my shit.
Okay.
I made it through the night. I didn't shit on myself. That'd be horrible. Can you imagine if I woke up and I shit in his bed?
I just had to keep track.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
It was physical things.
Okay.
So I got up and there was like my keys and my wallet was thrown this way and I was halfway undressed. So like I had like my shirt on and my underwear was kind of off. I was like, somebody take me in the middle of the night. Like, why are my underwear like disheveled like this? And then I get up and I walk to the kitchen and then there's my socks. And I really terrorized his house. I normally do it to my own space. I was like, this is disrespectful.
Was he awake? Or?
Yeah, he was awake. Okay. And then he was like, give me a look like, you need to clean all this shit up.
It's time for you to go. It's time for you to go.
And so I felt, what's so weird about it? I felt like I was on the walk of shame without actually having sex with somebody.
Oh my God.
You wake up the next morning like, damn, like, why am I doing the walk of shame for no reason? Nothing. Like, I was like, how did this happen? Like, how did this is not this is not going to be my Monday, but it is my Monday.
It's a Monday.
And then I was like, wait, we got to do the podcast. Oh my Lord.
I woke up so tired this morning. And I think just because just being social, it takes a lot out of me. And so just the energy depletion, I woke up, I was like, I need to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, I could stay in bed all day. So I'm in sweatpants in a tank, and so are you. I was like, it's sweatpants day.
I did the best I could.
With what we had.
Through it all, God is good. He's faithful, and He's true. He woke me up this morning, Lord.
I was looking at these topics like, I don't give a shit about
any of this. And your list really looks like you don't give a shit, because normally it's thorough, and it's like, some cohesive. This looks like the weekend. This is the struggle list.
Listen.
The struggle. Literally, speaking of the struggle, Blac Chyna and Tyga. It took me so long.
Speaking of exhausting.
Let me tell you something, not to cut you off, but it's so good that now I can say, I used to call Tyga Tigga so long.
Oh my God, for so long.
So long, and it's crazy.
It used to be so hard.
It was so hard.
Like, Tigga.
Tigga.
No,
it's Tyga.
Tyga.
So I just did it.
You did.
Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what a good shit will do for you.
Good shit. Bounce a boo-boo. Makes you get it right with the Lord and with your language.
Oh.
So yeah, Blac Chyna and Tyga. Evidently, Blac Chyna got upset because Tyga was not paying his child support. Got on Snapchat or Instagram, one of those. Snapchat. And
just let it fly.
Call him the FAG.
Yeah, said he had a side N-word.
Side nigga.
He was sleeping with a guy.
Doing all type of stuff. But my thing is that, what I don't like about this type of situation? When you're done, when your relationship is over with a guy, or you have a child by a guy, your first line of attack should not be he's gay.
No.
Or like, I don't get that. It doesn't make you look good. It doesn't make your relationship, it demeans you to demean him in that way.
Yeah, that's always weird when women do that.
Yeah.
Like,
and especially when your fan base are gay men.
Well.
And you have the nerve to use that in a way, you calling him in the way that you are. You're using a derogatory term. Number two, you're saying it as a diss, as a negative. If it was in case true, then so what?
Right.
That's how I feel about it. You can't have it both ways. You can't come to the gay community and want us to support you and buy your, whatever cheap stuff that you're selling.
Her Fashion Nova. I don't know
whatever. Her version of Fashion Nova. Fashion fuckery. And so you can't, you can't diss us and then want us to support you. That's how I feel about it. I was like, really?
Right.
How many times have we seen this? Somebody else did this too. Who was calling somebody?
It happens all the time. Like, I don't know why it is with women, their first defense when they fall out with a guy is to question his sexuality.
Right.
Every time.
Oh, Vivica and 50 Cent.
It never fails.
That's what happened.
She did it too.
She did it.
She did it too. And the thing about China to me is, like, I don't understand how you can spend an entire year trying to convince everybody that you don't need Rob Kardashian's money and then go and complain because you're not getting enough from Tyga.
Right.
So are you... where, I mean, and I get it, it's a responsibility thing, blah, blah, blah. You okay?
Yeah, I was about to move.
I saw like this back roll and I didn't know what to do.
I'm mispositioning myself. It's okay. If you
so,
get a little back shot, just know where it came from. Just work through it. It's going to be a little potent.
I'm trying to work through it. I'm trying. But, yeah. So then, like, the next day, she was all up on Snapchat with Rob. I'm working through it. I'm trying to work through it.
It couldn't be I'm still drunk.
Wait. So I have to go back to...
I don't know what's happening right now.
No, I have to go back to Sunday before brunch. So I told you that night I went out and I just got really drunk, like super drunk, and I didn't drive or anything. So Sunday morning I woke up, I had a 10:30 spin class. I kid you not, I woke up so drunk.
Oh my God.
Still. I was trying to make it down the stairs and I was trying to get dressed and I couldn't find my keys or anything. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go. I told my friend I would go to this class. I'm going to go. So I get there and this class I'd never done before because my usual trainer is at a new place. And so she wanted me to take it with her. So I get there and it's like this high energy. He's like, it's a booty class. So there's like a lot of emphasis on the butt. And it's like very high energy. It's very, not my normal aggressive get on the bike and run spin class.
Right.
And the whole time I'm sitting here, I'm like, okay, don't throw up. Don't throw up. You're fine. You're not that drunk. I'm like losing balance and trying to stretch, and I was so embarrassed.
Did you throw up?
No, I made it through.
Okay. How did your butt feel afterwards?
Hurt. It was.
Did your butt hurt?
Yeah, they had like off the bike doing side things.
Oh my goodness.
Popping, yeah, stuff that I don't ever do.
Oh wow.
But it's a good class. You should take it.
I took spin class once, and it hurt my feet. I was like, my feet really hurt.
That was your takeaway?
It was my takeaway. I was like, and then getting on the bike, off the bike, on the bike, off the bike, on the bike, on the bike, double time, triple time, double. I was like, okay, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I felt attacked. I felt like people were, I felt violated after spin class.
Okay.
So I'm more of if I'm going to do something intense, I'll do the Barry's boot camp.
I like berries.
Yeah.
I like berries. I just don't have time.
And it tried, like, just now when I said Barry's boot camp. So, Love Muffins, I was just telling Denver before the show started that after, when I'm hungover, or the day after I've been drinking, like, I just randomly go into the Kardashian speak. And it was like that Barry's boot camp. Like, I don't do spin class. I can't even. Is it like Kardashian speak or is it like Valley Girl?
Both.
It's both.
It's all the same.
Because they are Valley Girls. Mm-hmm. Well, the Calabasas girls.
Same thing.
Oh my God. But yeah.
I forgot where I was in the
story. We were just talking about the spin class and your butt was hurting.
Monday. Oh my God, it was so sore.
Yeah, it's a struggle. This is like the struggle Monday of all Mondays. Speaking of the struggle.
Who's in it now?
Who's in it now? The struggle.
Say that because a lot of people seem to be in the struggle.
My vocals that was nice. That was like the struggle. Hello. If other people can sing and yodel,
we're like on our 14th episode, I think. And every time you try to sing or hit a note, and it doesn't get better.
It does.
Does it?
It does get better. I am a firm believer. That's a whole campaign that's out there. It gets better. And I think that I want to encourage my Love Muffins to express yourself. Okay. Don't let people hold you down.
Don't make moment.
Don't let people make you feel less than to make themselves feel better because they're in the studio dropping beats. That's probably why you're really tired. Because you probably were in the studio at some point that's dropping a beat.
Well, yesterday. For a little bit.
You did? You went there?
After.
Okay. I'm gonna have to start. You have to start submitting this studio log so I can keep track of when you're dropping beats because it's getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Okay? Do we need a beat drop intervention?
No.
Okay. Well, I said what I said.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So I just want you to know.
I don't have the bandwidth. What is that? What is it? I don't
The
have
bandwidth. You're at capacity right now.
Capacity right now.
And evidently, so it's BET.
Okay. Here we go.
Stephen Hill, Lord Jesus,
So
is out. Out. Like O-U-T.
did it?
At BET.
Yes, he is no longer the president of programming for the network. That is correct. He is out of a job.
When I saw that, I was like, he's out, finally. I mean,
No.
of
Wrong
BET.
thing,
Yeah, wrong thing. Wrong thing, right thing? Maybe. You think that had anything to do with all those lawsuits that he had, pending lawsuits that reportedly was a part of the reason why he was let go?
The HR violations? Mm-hmm. I can't say for sure, but I just want to say on this record,
Yeah.
we don't know.
We don't know. So it's allegedly.
Everything's alleged.
Allegedly. Because, there were some rumors back in the day that he had propositioned
A former employee.
a former employee.
Yeah, but it's on the Googles if you care to look.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting out there, just Google,
But yeah,
Hill.
so he's out,
Okay.
and Zola's out, and at first I thought that Steven being out was like the scandal, but then
Right.
but then the other girl, Zola,
Right.
who was the executive vice president of original programming, she got fired.
Right. While she was on
Medical leave,
for breast cancer.
which is illegal.
Yes.
But so now she's talking about she's going to sue, and like there's
should.
all this drama going on. And then they were saying that she was only let go because Deborah wanted to kind of like not make Steven's firing look so bad. And she was like, we'll just let you guys go out together. And
Right.
Steven is the one who got let go,
Right.
allegedly.
Because of a number of things. Supposedly. Our tea was what? We had a tea. So people hit up my phone. So what happens a lot of times when the tea comes through, I get text. People text me, they email me, whatever. They try to get it to me. And then I just copy and paste it and give it to Denver.
And they're going to comb through it to make sure, yeah, we can say this. No, we can't say that. No, we can say this. No, we can't say that.
So sometimes I don't really read the tea that good. I just forward the tea to Denver.
What is that thing when you make tea? The strainer, the sifter? What do you call
The
that
sifter.
thing?
You're the
sifter?
You're the sifter. You're the
Yeah.
tea sifter.
Right.
I'm the tea forwarder.
Right. The
Forwarder.
leaves.
Forwarder.
You put the leaves in the pot and then
Yeah.
the water and then I...
Yeah.
Sift.
So I got started getting all these texts from a person who's in the industry and knows, gets down with the get down and was telling me what was going on. And a part of what was going on was that, Steven had really messed up. Like he had basically, he hadn't had any shows ready to present
at the upfront.
at the upfronts. And he had, fired. He had fired, right? Didn't
So
he fire?
he-
So go ahead, what was the story?
He had orchestrated the outing of the girl who was in his job before him, Laretha
Laretha. These
Laretha.
names is Zola, Aretha,
and Steven.
and oh my goodness.
But Laretha is the one who brought
Laretha.
Laretha.
Laretha. Yes, Laretha.
So she's the one who brought all of the shows to BET that are on now.
Being Mary
So,
Jane.
New
and-
Edition, Story, The Quad, Rebel, Being Mary Jane. Those are all things that she set in motion before she left.
Correct.
So he took over and kind of facilitated the, fruition of those. And then he didn't have anything else to bring to the table. And so he made a mess of the whole programming department, we were told. And he...
Allegedly.
And he was unprepared for upfronts. And so when Viacom came in and was like, taking stock of everybody and what they were doing, they were like, okay, you got to go.
And in addition to that, he had a bunch of pending lawsuits and HR violations
Correct.
just sitting there, marinating
Correct.
and festering.
He had a file, allegedly.
Ooh, I want to get that file.
So, and then they were saying that he was looking up Zola's medical
history,
records
yep.
because I guess he didn't believe that she was on leave or there was some...
She actually had cancer.
Yeah, something.
Who on earth? I mean, I guess anything's possible, but who on earth would really lie about having cancer? That's a lot.
Yeah, I think it's like a mental disorder where people do that and like they try to get money.
But I don't think that was her.
No.
And also, too, and if you are going to do something like that, you shouldn't have talked about it in a staff meeting. They said he brought it up in a staff meeting.
Right.
Her medical records and what was going on with her.
Questioned what was going on.
And questioned what was going on. You can't do that.
Absolutely not.
That's a huge HR violation when you are, well, it's just a violation. It's HIPAA laws and stuff. You can't go in somebody's medical file and read their information and then question it and then talk about it to other people that should not be privy to this information either.
Right.
That's such a violation of the person. Mm-hmm. It's nasty.
Yeah. So anyway, the girl, Zola, she's, I guess, going to sue.
I would go for it, girl.
So, and we'll just...
If I hadn't settled mine,
we'll just leave that...
I'd be like...
right where it is before we get into any real trouble.
Right, because they say I'm not supposed to disparage the network.
No,
in any way.
Gotta leave
according to my settlement, what is it supposed to be?
The matter
has been resolved. So anytime BET comes on, I'm supposed to say the matter has been resolved.
Yep.
And now with Steven out, I do believe the matter has been resolved. Not to say that Steven, when the emails leaked and the emails of the executives talking about me at BET. In the emails, it did show that Steven was trying to figure out what was going on. My issue with Steven is that he could have stepped in to resolve the situation. Mm-hmm. He could have reached out to me personally because we knew each other personally through Mariah.
Well, we just got his I'm leaving email.
Yeah, but I'm saying that he could have reached out to me personally and could have worked with me to resolve the whole issue before everything would had to have gone the way it went. Mm-hmm. It's a blessing how it went. Now I look back on it like at the end of the day, everything happens in your life for a reason, and that whole situation has turned out, in my opinion, to be a blessing.
Well, clearly he had his own stuff he was dealing with.
But I'm just saying that's my issue with them. That's why I'm not saying that he was responsible for what happened with me. But people be lying on emails and whatever the case may be. But I'm just saying he's not responsible for that. But he could have stepped in to help it be resolved, especially being that we are a family.
Right. Okay.
You see what I did there?
So, speaking of family, Keke Wyatt is expanding her family, and she confirmed that she is pregnant with her 9th child.
She didn't have 9 kids, did she?
No. I mean, she has 9. She had 3 from her first marriage. This is her 5th with her current husband, and then he has a child from his previous.
So, how many has she birthed out of her?
8.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So she's been pregnant her whole life.
Basically.
Just,
Yeah.
Pop one out.
Baby factory. She had bouts of babies.
Bouts of babies.
I don't know what is going on.
I know what's in there. Mm-hmm. You don't want to address what I said?
I'm sorry?
I said what I said. Yeah, all the coughing and stuff. Like you, Are you having bouts with babies? I'm on a roll today. I'm good.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then the Blacktress.
I hate her.
Janet.
The original Aunt Viv. Janet. So earlier, I guess last week, the cast.
Can we go? How did she get called the Blacktress? How did she
She calls herself that.
A Blacktress.
Yeah. That's her Facebook Blacktress, Janet Hubert.
Oh my goodness.
So anyway.
She's a prime example of people you used to love on a show. Then you get to know them and you hate them.
Yeah.
Like, get her out of here. She's been canceled. Return to sender. I want to unwatch the episode she used to be on.
Yeah.
That type of thing. It's like she's just...
And it's like I think everybody felt so sorry for her at first because we thought that, she just got kicked out of the show because of her and Will, whatever. But now she's just doing the most. And she's been coming at Will and the people for years.
In such a disrespectful way.
So they reunited for lunch for Karen's charity. Mm-hmm. And she wasn't invited. And so she popped off on Facebook and called Alfonso, who plays Carlton, a media hoe.
A media hoe.
And she was just going in, replying to comments and whatnot. And I mean, I don't know what she expects, honestly.
Yeah.
Truly.
I mean, after you popped off on someone for 8 years, do you honestly think they're going to...
Hey, we're going to lunch. Do you want to come?
Do you want to come? Girl.
Bye.
Girl. Please. Go away.
So...
Cancel.
And it's also funny, every time Will does anything in the media, she has, something to say.
Speaking of somebody that's been canceled, Steve Harvey. He's not on this list,
what
but
did he do now?
I just been hearing some things about how he's working for the Trump administration.
No.
So that is happening.
What?
You didn't know that? Oh, is this exclusive?
It might be.
It might be. We might have to check it.
This is my first time hearing about this.
He's working with HUD. He's he has
Housing and Urban Development.
Yeah, he has an official position with them. And for me, I'm just like, I don't want any, like, people. I can't see how a minority could be working for and endorsing Trump. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just think that it just, like,
I don't know. He is.
Yeah, he's working. Yeah, he's at HUD, and evidently, I don't know how much tea I can give, but evidently, because I hadn't thought about it, like I got the tea in such a way.
Well, from what I just looked up, they said that he was planning on working with them.
He is
back
working
in
with
January.
them. He is actually
So
now working with them.
It's official. He's working with
Yeah,
them.
so we probably need to do a story about it and just say, and evidently, black people are not feeling it. They're not feeling him, and he's trying to figure out a way to spin it to basically make it seem like he's, instead of a zero, he's a hero. Because,
is there such thing?
I don't know.
I don't even know if that's possible in this administration, honestly.
Right. Because evidently, I think at one point he was going to hire the woman that inspired Olivia Pope, the real Olivia
Judy
Pope.
Smith.
Yeah. But she declined.
Rightfully so.
I think she declined him because she just doesn't want to be working with people that could damage her brand. That is damaging too.
Shonda would not play.
Not play at all.
And get canceled so quick.
I just feel like, he was basically saying, oh, well, we got to work with this president, blah, 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 blah. No.
At this point.
No. Because he's going to end up making you look like Boo Boo the Fool. He's only using you to say, oh, I'm helping black people.
Sorry, now every time you say Boo Boo.
Boo Boo the Fool. He's only going to give you bouts of Boo Boo. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Steve Harvey's been canceled, in my opinion.
Damn, I really like Family Feud, too.
He's been canceled,
watch
like
Family
Uber.
Feud?
No.
Oh, my God.
I don't watch it.
You watch nothing.
But
damn, Game of Thrones.
I watched Game of Thrones, Homeland.
I heard Homeland. My trainer was telling me Homeland was really
It's amazing.
Good.
I've said it to you 1,000 times, and now it takes for you to listen to your damn trainer.
Oh, I don't. I mean,
your trainer's going to be
listen,
it.
You say a lot of things a lot of times.
Okay.
I can't keep it.
I will whop you.
I can't.
We'll be whopping in here.
I can't.
Do you want to get whop whop?
No.
Do you want to whop whop?
I don't.
Okay. I want to talk to you like my girlfriend talks to her son. Make a good choice.
I don't. Listen, I made a good choice. You know what? Let me tell you something.
Make a good choice.
They tried to poach me for another podcast yesterday.
Who?
A friend of mine. They wanted to do another one. I was like, I'm on
Oh,
360.
hell no.
I was like, I can't. What do you mean?
Trying to poach you?
I was trying to be poached.
You've
hot
over the
commodity.
years, you are. Try if you want to. You'll be a cold commodity.
And I made my choice.
Mm-hmm. They've been trying to poach you for years to other sites to try to hire you, get you to write.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I didn't have to tell you no. I don't think I had to tell you. You're very loyal. You're very respectful.
I don't like people.
I
like you.
Yeah, and you got some common sense. And I'm crazy.
That
I am.
You.
I will come and set it off.
Yeah.
I will get you.
And you'll bring the bounce of boo boo.
Yep, I get the bounce of boo boo. I'll shit on your walls. I will shit all over your walls.
God.
I will get you, get your boo, and your dog.
Just one fell swoop.
I will get your dog right together.
Knock 'em out.
Like, come on, Kenzo. Come on, Kenzo. Right out the window. Don't. But who they tried to poach you?
Yeah, no, they were just friends. They were just talking.
okay.
They were like, yeah, we should do like a, something about like relationships or something. And I was like, I don't think so. No.
Yeah, no.
No.
That would be a no.
No, sorry.
Podcasts are actually, it is work.
It is work.
You have to commit to it.
You have to talk.
You have to talk. Hey, I like talking.
You do.
I always like talking. I've always been a talker.
You've always been, always.
Don't do it.
What? That's why you have a
Don't
book.
do it.
But that's
Show
why you
some
have a
love.
book coming out. Because
Yes,
you've
we're
been
claiming
telling
it.
the story.
Yes,
So
we're claiming
see
it.
my spin?
We should be hearing some news about that soon, I hope. I need to check in with them. We need to check in with the check-in.
We have a couple check-ins.
We got
to
a lot of
check
check-in, yeah. We got a lot of
I
check-in
know.
today.
Damn Monday.
Damn Monday. And it was you know you are hungover and your day is going slow because these are some big check-ins. Mm-hmm. And I ain't even thought about them.
I haven't talked. I didn't talk to you until we got here. And normally, I talk to you
talk
from like
early.
9 a.m. to like go to sleep.
Yeah.
But today it was like I'll see him.
I think we both like that. I'll see him when I see him. He'll be there. I hope.
Right. That's always the I hope.
Yeah. I didn't know that we both. It's so funny that we both are going through it. How are we both going to be going through and have similar weekends?
I don't know. I saw you in the sweatpants and tank tops, like sweatpants and tank.
Mm-hmm.
That's the day.
I literally kind of like stumbled out of my car And then I was like, oh, because your car is in the shop. And I was like, oh, there it is. And I just stumbled in here. And here we are, just
going through
it. But we are staying triumphant.
We are.
And we're going to get him. And hit him. You know the Mariah song, get him.
She's supposed to have another song coming, I thought.
Hit him. Get him. Hit him. Oh, on the way to getting my eyebrows done, I saw her manager, Stella.
Oh, how's she doing?
She's good. I was walking to get, I was like...
So they're back from Mexico. They were in Mexico.
Yeah. It was this is just more representative of the weekend. I just like bumping into people, just like, not to say I didn't want to see her. I was just like, when I'm going to get my eyebrows done, I'm like, my eyebrows are like all over the place. I want my eyebrows done. I don't really want to talk, but I ran to Stella. And I was like, hey, Stella, how are you doing?
Was she getting hers done too? Or?
No, I think she was getting another procedure from somewhere else. Okay. Okay. So, why you look at me like, don't give me that face? Okay. So.
I only have one face.
I was trying to pivot somewhere and then you just like looked at me in my face like, okay. Well, anyway, so I ran into her and I was like, how's the anniversary? You know, Mariah doesn't call her birthdays, she call them anniversaries. And so she was like, it was good. It was in Cabo, whatever. She's like, man, she's like, you look good. She's like, have you been working out? And look at your booty. And I was like, you know, I guess I have. Like, I don't notice when you work out, you don't notice it. But other people are like, wow, you really look good and you lost weight. I like, lost weight. Wait a minute. You're taking it too far. I have been working out, but I've never been a big girl. Even though I'm okay with big girls. I like big girls. I actually feel like I am a big girl on the inside.
You might be.
Like, can you imagine if like I had like all this? I want more booty, but I want like natural booty.
Did
like,
you see that video of that guy on the beach walking
huge
with it?
booty?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
But I'm saying like I've never been like when someone like you know you lost weight, it makes me feel like what happened?
Oh yeah.
I lost what?
Where did I lose weight? Where?
How? What? But anyway, I saw her. It was nice to see her. I said hello. I told her to tell Mimi. I said hello. I haven't talked to her since her birthday. I was texting with her around her birthday. And yeah, so that was interesting. And then I got my eyebrows done at Damone.
So you really did see everybody this week.
It was the greatest test of everybody, but it was like I wasn't putting effort into seeing nobody. I'm kind of like that now in general. With anybody. Like, I feel like people who want to see me, want to spend time with me, will find a way to spend time with me.
Right.
And I just don't have, I am busy. I have things to do. I am literally, like, maintaining what we have. I mean, shit, an empire. Yes, it is an empire. I mean, which is various levels of empiring.
Correct.
But I'm saying, like, it's multi-pronged. Like,
there's a lot of shit to do.
Yes, it's the website stuff, social media stuff, it's the podcast, it's writing the book, it's
and then the personal stuff.
Take care of my mama, like all this stuff.
Right.
It's a lot of stuff on my plate, and I feel like with friends, with relationships, with family, if you want to see me, you have to make time for me, and I will make time for you. But I have a lot of other stuff going on, so
you just gotta get in where you fit in.
Get in when you fit in. What they say? I gotta eat, sleep, and shit. So get into one of those.
Well, apparently one of those is taking up a lot of your time these days.
I still can't believe I said I would shit on your walls. And I will too. You know I would. If I would get really pissed, that would be like the greatest way to get somebody back. Like I go to your house and I shit on your walls,
funny
smear
that
it,
was,
make like put my big old B Scott and shit.
Okay, that's actually
that'd be great.
A story on the site today. I don't know if you
really
saw it because you were going through it.
Going through it, didn't look at the site at all.
But there was a chimpanzee at a zoo, and people were, I guess, like getting on its nerves or whatever. So it took its shit and threw it at the glass wall. But it went over the wall and landed in the face of a grandmother. She's like an 80-year-old woman. And she's
Is a video of it?
There's video, yeah.
So on lovebyscott.com right now, there's a post that has a chimpanzee throwing their own shit and hit a grandmama, and it's on her nose.
Yep, absolutely.
It got grandmama.
It got her.
Good.
And I felt so bad.
Oh, no.
Like looking.
Can you imagine how chimpanzee shit smells? It's going to be on her nose. It might even have a chemical reaction.
There it is.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so go to lovebyscott.com and check it out.
Look and feel different than mine.
Because it's that glossy black.
Oh, wow. Oh, you got the new phone. I don't have the new nose.
Yes, you do.
Do I?
Yeah.
No, I don't. That's not the new one. Not the ones that just came out. Is it?
Yes, it is.
It is?
Yes.
Oh. But why are you always looking at this?
Because it's
I
jet
like
black.
it. It's nice.
Thank you.
But yeah, this is crazy. Throwing some shit and hair on the face. And then speaking of iPhones, a guy nearly was electrocuted. That's on the website. I started scrolling.
yeah.
He was almost electrocuted because he fell asleep.
So he had his...
What happened?
So he had his charger plugged into an extension cord, and then he had it in his bed. Oh. And when he was sleeping, he had a necklace on, and the charger kind of came dislodged from the extension cord, and
the necklace got in between it.
Yeah, and then electrocuted him. Almost.
Because you put a little thing at the end. I did see that post, though.
So basically,
people coming for you?
No, they weren't, but I needed to preemptively explain it because
sometimes we gotta do a strike.
When people hear electrocute, they think a shock.
Yeah.
But the actual definition of electrocuting results in death. So he was nearly electrocuted, but he was not electrocuted. So I just had to clarify for the people because the people don't know.
Yeah.
And they were trying to come for me.
And you're not for it today. You're not with the shits today.
No, but you are.
Yep.
I'm not going to let that go.
Yep. Yep. I hope it's catching. You know, the bouts of boo-boo, you might have it next.
It's probably all that alcohol. Yeah. You know, alcohol will do it to you.
It was, maybe. But I had it before I started drinking, so there goes that hypothesis.
I was trying to give you an out.
Right.
You know.
Out. It's like all these words. Like, we're just doing bouts of boo-boo, out, shit. Like, it's just a whole thing going on. Speaking of whole situations, somebody speaking out, Apollo's fiance.
I was going to ask if you watched it last night, but I know you didn't.
I didn't. You watched it?
I did.
So somehow you did all that you did and got home and was able to watch.
Cook dinner, watch TV.
Wow.
You know, I always have to, I have to always make time to, like, do the home thing. Mm-hmm. So I did while you were at Pump and Dump and Rage and
everything.
Everywhere else.
That's really what it is. I did a whole bunch of, pump and dumping.
Yeah, so I watched it and it was cool. They brought Apollo's fiance to the opening of Candy's restaurant.
Oh, wow.
And she was like, I'm Shireen and my
baby. Did she come across as a thought?
She's such trash.
She's trash?
She's terrible.
Oh, my God.
Then, they called him and she was like, well, his wife wasn't around, and so I was. And so she went to Us Weekly and was like, well, actually, I have respect for their marriage, and we were friends first, and it wasn't until, the night he went to prison that we, felt it was anything more. And meanwhile, Apollo and Frasier are actually still married today. So
because it was thrown out, because she was misspelling names and wasn't
doing all that other
shady Shadra. Ain't what we call her? Shadra. Mm-hmm. Oh, shady.
But the finale's next week. So
it is.
At a chateau.
And then the girl had to respond back to us. They reached out to us to get permission to use one of our titles on the reunion.
With the condition now she hasn't.
She hasn't responded. Yeah.
It's Monday, so she might. Tonight.
Yeah. I just think, if you're going to use us, you need to put the lovebscott.com on it.
Right.
You need to know where it came from. Like, why would you be reaching out to use permission and not give us credit? That's some underhanded, nasty little stuff.
It's
stupid. It's stupid. Like, you don't want other people to be put on to be great. Like, well, don't reach out to me if you're not going to ensure that we have the lovebscott.com on it when it's shown on camera.
Amen.
A lot of people have been doing that. WeTV reached out on a couple of things. And then
Dish Nation,
Bravo. Yeah. We popping. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop, pop.
What else is popping? What else we got?
We are not here for these topics today.
Listen,
we were like, look, the way you were so enthused, you was like, so what else we got? I mean, what else do we have? We have Mama June.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that a lot of people cared about that.
Yeah.
Like, it was trending on lovebscott.com for a few days.
I don't know how to feel about it. I've never felt a way about her. Like, never. I don't even know how to receive it. I'm happy that she's doing what she feels she needs to do for herself.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to do what they got to do for themselves.
Well, she had 10 surgeries and skin removing and bleaching, and they gave her the whole works, and WeTV needed a show. So
my fans can be so harsh sometimes. No, they can be harsh
what do you
sometimes.
Mean?
They call her Butterface.
Well,
I was like, oh, she debuted. I thought she looked cute in her red dress.
So I think the story behind the dress...
Butterface is like everything but the face? Or butterface means, what is butterface? It means,
You know, I'm a nice person, so I'm not familiar with these rude terms.
and the devil is a lie.
But if I had to surmise, I would say that everything but her face.
Face. Oh, butterface. Yeah, they call her
think.
butterface. I was like, huh? That was shocking. But yeah, she lost. So what was she before? She was like a size
Couldn't tell you.
something.
I don't know. So I don't really.
But
know.
now she's a size 4.
She's a 4 now.
She's a 4 now.
Good for her.
And my thing is that, so I always, like, now that I have questions about people who have the surgery, because Star Jones, when she got her surgery, she now wheezes all the time. It's like,
That might be something else.
but it's something like she lost so much weight, she can't breathe.
That might be something else.
Okay. I was wondering.
Or that might have been the contributing factor to what made her lose the weight. Maybe it was becoming like
a health issue,
thing.
maybe.
Yeah.
But I was like, wow. I was like, I don't know whether the whatever they do, the lap band, or they cut your stomach and make a little pouch, if that can affect your breathing, or like,
I don't know.
yeah, because Star is
I'm not a medical
help us,
doctor.
Laura. Medical doctor. I was trying to transition somewhere.
No, there's nowhere to go.
Toxic Tush. Yes.
Say what
She's
now?
not a medical doctor.
Say what now?
You see, that was good. I knew I was getting there.
Made it work.
It was just a delay. Because of the liquor. When that liquor, what did Beyonce say? When that liquor up in me, or what she saying? That drunken love. When that liquor up in me, something. Well, anyway.
I'm about to fall off the stool.
So, say what now? Toxic Tush. This is a woman out of Atlanta. Is it Atlanta?
South Florida.
Oh, South Florida. Okay. It's either Atlanta or Atlanta or Florida. Can you say, now I'm going to put that on Atlanta? Not today. Even though some crackheads or somebody was doing somebody was getting high next to the freeway, got the warehouse on fire, and the warehouse...
Not the warehouse.
What
It was
happened?
like they were storing stuff under the bridge, and I guess the crackhead who set the fire was smoking crack before the fire started. And so, like, the blaze went up under the freeway overpass, and then the overpass collapsed. That's the story.
Damn crackheads.
Yeah.
Okay, well, getting back to Toxic Tush.
Yeah.
Toxic Tush is in Florida.
So basically, there's a doctor, a woman named O'Neill Ron Morris, a transgender woman, who got sentenced to 10 years in prison for injecting females, and I would assume males too, with butt injections made of super glue and Fix-A-Flat and like mineral oil. And
Fix-A-Flat.
No, literally.
What they put in
Fix-A-Flat.
tires to
Right.
make sure the tire doesn't go flat.
Correct. And one of them died.
Oh, my God.
So she got sentenced to prison for 10 years on a manslaughter charge.
Why would you ever let someone, if you love Memphis, go to lovebscott.com, find this post, and look at this person. Why would you ever let a person that looks like that come anywhere near your body and then inject you with anything? You wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't even be in the room with this
No,
person.
the woman is shaped like a bag of water. Just all over the place.
It looked like some garbage bags. It looked like some trash bags on her booty.
Yeah.
And her face. It all had settled and kind of went down and looked like the what's that that clown that says it comes out and yeah, maybe it, or the one where it's like he's running around a little thing.
Oh, the Saw. Jigsaw.
The Saw. It looks like the Jigsaw face. Doesn't that look like her?
Yes.
Yes. It's shocking. But why would you? I just don't understand. Like, people want a big booty so bad that you would go to someone that looks like that. Obviously, it has not worked for her. She looks like Frankenstein-ish bride. What do you call it? Like, she looks, it's shocking.
Yeah.
And it's like this culture that's out here right now that people just want, these, what they see on television.
And on Instagram, and none of it's real.
None of it's real. But
that's another thing about the greatest hits, seeing everybody in one place.
Yeah.
It's wow. None of you really look like I thought you looked these
right.
days.
Exactly.
So Instagram, it's not really real.
No. Or Twitter or Snapchat. I have been definitely in situations before. Well, I interacted with one dude or whatever from Snapchat, and I wanted to return to sender when I met him and chilled out with him. I was like, can I return you? Can you? Because it was just like not. He was so perfect on Snapchat. The body was popping. Everything.
And that's the thing. I think it's the perfections that
Yeah.
I think that we see or that people present.
As you present,
Yeah.
it's a false reality that we buy into. And you know, and when you do interact with a person and they're not remotely anywhere near what they presented,
Right.
they know their angles. It's a whole level to this sabotage, catfishing.
Sabotage. It's funny.
I mean, in some ways, I do feel like even though it's the actual person, it still feels like catfish because what you presented is not what you are.
Correct.
You know, it's just like, it's an illusion. It's like people are so good at, it's like almost like video Photoshop in a way. Like the angles and the filters and everything they do is like, it's just, wow.
I have two angles too. There's like this one and there's that one. And that's it.
I need to be better at that, I guess. I don't even care anymore. Like, I don't even care, like, you know I am now.
You don't really post pictures.
I don't post, yeah. I was like, I don't, child, look at these celebrities.
Come see me.
Come see me. And Love Muffin yesterday was like, oh, you know, like, where can I, you know, listen to you and interact with you? My podcast. And matter of fact, I just want to be known. I want to be known. Let the record, like, let it be written.
Let the record show.
Let the record show. And also, no, excuse me, I was going to say what I was about to say before you cut me off for another one.
No, okay.
But it's from the Ten Commandments. And the Ten Commandments said, let it be written, let it be done. The movie with Charlton Heston. One of those. It said, the guy in there, he said, let it be written, let it be done.
So that's from the movie and not like the actual...
It's from the movie, not from Ten Commandments. That's not let it be written, let it be done in the actual Ten Commandments because it's Ten Commandments. It's not in that.
I wouldn't know.
Okay, we need to read the Bible,
Speaking
you heathen.
I learned
You're a heathen.
I am. I learned yesterday that Lent doesn't count on Sundays.
Lent doesn't count on Sundays?
No, apparently not.
But Lent is Catholic.
Right.
But I'm Protestant.
I mean, I'm right. I'm just saying I learned something new. I thought, you know, when you give up things for Lent, you fast for like the whole 40 days, but apparently you get a pass on Sundays.
So does Lent happen at the same way when they put the ash on the forehead? Or that's ash?
I think they're related.
Okay.
That I don't really know.
Okay. Well,
I'm learning. I'm learning.
But getting back to what I said before, I was really into wherever you false. You just
I was just trying to help.
You just segued me into a whole, and I can't find my way back now because I'm lost because it's just not.
So you said let it.
I know. I'm finding back. I'm back. I'm back. So I was saying next time Love Muffins come up to me, to be able to talk to me, you have to show me on your phone that you've downloaded the podcast from iTunes.
To be able
to talk to me. Don't come up to me talking about you love me and you want to hug me and you want a picture. I love you too, but I need for you to support the podcast. You have to support the podcast. You can't come at me like, I miss you. I don't know. How can I hear you? How can I interact with you on a weekly basis? And you ain't listened to the podcast. You would know what was going on with me on a weekly basis if you would listen to the podcast. It's been going on for 14 weeks, right? This is the 14th episode.
More or less, yeah.
I love my Love Muffins, but come on.
Do better.
Be better. Be better. We had that better.
Yeah.
Oh my God. If I had kids, I'd be doing that. Be better. What I'm going to call my kids? I don't know. Bathsheba. You don't like Bathsheba? Bathsheba Sessoms.
Let me stop, because just our luck, there's somebody who's named Bathsheba.
No, it's in the Bible.
We're going to get a nasty email.
No, I always call people Bathsheba. Like, my mom, like, I would play with her sometimes. Like, you Bathsheba. Like, you know, like.
But that's in the Bible?
Yeah. Oh. But Bathsheba, what did Bathsheba do? I think Bathsheba did something. She did something shady with somebody. She slept with somebody.
In Sunday school.
Bathsheba slept with somebody she wasn't supposed to, I think.
Like, for somebody who was raised in the church, I don't know anything.
I was raised in the church. The problem is with me is that, like, I'm a revisionist. So, like, I will...
You are definitely a revisionist. That is accurate.
I remix those scriptures. I mix stories together. I, put in, like... You know what I mean? It's like, it's really, like... I feel like my Bible version would be, like, the
Remember when David and
adult
Goliath
contemporary
built that ark, and then they got people and went to Sodom and Gomorrah?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then all that happened. And then they got stuck, and then, And then there was two people, and it was Ishmael and Isaac. And yeah, that was right. I did take that right. Ishmael, Isaac, Abraham. Look, see? Bam! Got you.
I know siblings named Ishmael and Isaac. I think I just made that mental connection just now.
You know siblings called...
I do.
And that's how the Arabs and the Jews came. So, like, and they fought. Are they close?
They could be.
Okay. You
I
just
went to
know
school
them.
with them, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Are they twins?
No.
Okay.
No twins.
No twins.
Wow.
No twins.
Sibling overload.
Do we have any topics left?
I think we went through them.
Martin Lawrence is engaged.
Congrats.
This is like his third wife. Like,
Yep.
what's happening?
He's getting married. He fell in love in a hopeless place.
And got stuck and now get married.
Yep, to Roberta.
Roberta. She's pretty from what I saw. She's a pretty girl.
She's a nurse practitioner.
Nurse practitioner. People doing all type of stuff.
Not me.
You said no.
Look at my stomach.
Oh, evidently. Oh, let me tell you this too. I got some more tea. What's more housewife tea? King is dating someone else.
Cursed me.
It was your stomach. See, I told you. You about to have bounce with the boo-boo. See, you were looking down on me. You were laughing at me. You were making me feel less than. And see what happened.
Damn witch.
Yep. I'm blessed and favored. And when someone speaks against me, see what happens. They say, yeah. You gonna be in there soon? About to shut down the podcast studios down. Close for the day.
Wait.
Wait, but I was gonna say something. My tea.
Kenya. Yeah, I don't want to lose it.
Kenya. Yeah, so Kenya's dating somebody else. She's in a serious relationship with someone.
Who's that man?
I don't know all the tea, but she's in a serious relationship with someone else, and she's also very afraid of Matt. So that restraining order. She got a restraining order against Matt because she fears for her safety.
Okay.
And he just won't let it go. He's like, I can't let it go. You know, that big booty.
That man is crazy.
He wanted that booty back. King does have a big old booty.
Yeah, when she was here,
that booty is huge. And then she posted on her Instagram a picture of her booty. It was like massive. So evidently, you know, Matt is like still on it, still wants to be in her life, and she has completely moved on in a total different direction. Yes, and I think a part of her concern is that she doesn't want anything to happen to her new relationship or the guy in the relationship. You know, it's like a family and people involved, and so she just wants Matt to please leave her alone.
Yeah.
And
I knew like when the producers were like, he's too crazy, he's not coming to this reunion. I was like, okay, if you are too crazy for reality TV,
yes,
that's how you know that
you're crazy.
There's some stuff going on.
Yeah, like you really like taking it to a whole other level, and he might actually get up there and shoot at the place.
Wow.
Because he was, I mean, that not this last episode, I didn't see that episode, but the one before that I saw, and how he just basically had that meltdown, sat on the steps, and like went from like cool to
yeah. And they showed another clip of it last night. He was like, "Yeah, I gotta point out your flaws." Or like he lost it.
It was lost it.
Yeah.
It was like you can tell he was having like a internal break inside his brain moment. So yeah, so Kenya's dating somebody new. That's some tea, random tea. Just like we just have like little
bits and pieces,
bits and pieces of tea, just like
little drip,
sprinkling in there. I have so much tea sometimes, like I just don't know, like you know, I forget about the tea.
We do forget, and then like we'll see, like
we should, because we might need to do a story about the well, I don't know, it's already been announced. Steve Harvey.
I'll look into it.
You know, maybe even like Kenya. You know, we just gotta do it. I mean, it's something. Who the mission man? I said, is it
another African?
I said, is it African? She said, no, it's not an African. I was like, okay, good. Because
you can't afford
no more Africans, headlines. No more Africans, no more Mr. Chocolate, all that type of stuff. Help us, Laura. Help us. The show, like, I really do feel that they need Nene back. I miss her. Back. A lot of people don't like Nene. I like Nene. I think she's funny. Nene has a comedic quality that is needed. Those one-liners, she makes the show light. She makes and this season, for whatever reason, it's starting to feel a little heavy with just the amount of nasty shade that's not being picked up from the nastiness.
Right.
Like you got to be able to make light of it, like because I mean the reality is these women are 46, you know, around 46 plus. If Cynthia just turned 50. And they're sitting around and saying some of the most god-awful things to each other on a week after week after week basis. And so I need something to laugh about. I need someone to come in like Nene and say some funny stuff, you know. Right. Yeah. And Phaedra's a lot less funny this season. I think Phaedra's just out of it. Something is going on with her. She just felt like, you know, her card has been pulled and she's just not as... Because there was some funny, like, Phaedra used to be really funny, and...
Yeah, when we didn't really know, like, who she was as a person, like
right.
that. But now we know.
Yeah.
So, and I tried to watch Potomac last night, but I fell asleep.
One of the ladies reached out to be interviewed on our podcast.
Charisse wants to come by.
Yeah, we need to have her come by. But I need to start watching some Potomac in order for that to happen.
And that's the gotcha.
That's the
I don't know if
gotcha.
you want to.
You don't want to?
I don't know.
But a lot of people like that show.
I don't know if a lot, but it's okay.
I need to. Well, I'm just saying, like, it was nice for them to realize we had a podcast and to reach out, and we want to encourage people to that behavior.
I mean, I'm open to talking to her.
Yeah.
I mean,
so maybe she can fill us in.
I have some questions. So.
I got a lot of questions. Mm-hmm. And they're vicious.
Come in.
Huh?
I said we can take her, come in.
Take her and do what?
Take her, have her come in.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? Take her, come here. I was like, that was getting creepy. I was like, what are you talking about? Take her. What?
No.
Oh, it scared me.
Sorry?
You went there. Okay, yeah, I was trying to. I was like, oh my God. Yeah.
No, but we can't take her to get her hair done, though. We can take her there.
What do you mean?
Because I just feel like we can help.
With her hair? Mm-hmm. You told him just like, how is she going to come on the show now? We just listened to her hair. Oh, she is the one that like needed some help with the hair.
Yeah, she commented on it. She talked about it.
That she needed help with the hair.
I mean, it's like a thing. So I just feel like.
I could help her. We could figure it out. We can do like maybe a glam moment on her. Just have people come in and go.
That's what I'm saying.
And whoop, 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 whoop.
Do a whole little video glam.
Mm-hmm. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's what I call it. Whoop, 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 whoop. When they beat you and do your makeup. Whoop, whoop.
When they beat you?
Yeah, beat your face.
You talking about me?
Beat your face.
See,
don't do it. Don't do it. Show some love. Remember that song? Don't do it. Show some love. Pow, pow, put, pow, pow, put.
I still have it.
I know. It was great. It was a jam.
Do they play it in the club for you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not Kiss Kiss either.
Really?
No. I need to come out. You know, actually, while your ass is in there dropping beats, you need to come up with a beat for my new song.
Okay.
I need a fun summer, summer anthem to play at our pool party. Oh, God. Really? You are like really falling apart over there just because you disrespect my singing. Like, you don't like, it's becoming a problem. It's really coming in to our friendship and our business relationship, the disrespect that you have for my vocal ability.
It was more so that dance.
My dance?
Yeah.
My pawpaw?
No, it wasn't that one. You did like another one.
What else did I do?
I don't know.
Why?
No, not that one.
This one? My moves from Kiss Kiss, up and down my body, and I like up against the wall. Mm-hmm. And then the guy in my video is on Half and Half Nots.
Actually, no, I played Kiss Kiss in a spin class a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, really?
I did. I threw it in the playlist.
Oh, wow. And people liked it?
They yeah.
Oh, wow. That's great. Maybe we can do like an anniversary of Kiss Kiss remixes. Can you get your people to remix
It'd
the
have
beats?
to be something new.
That'd be something new?
Yeah. Can't be that late.
I don't know. I just think that,
Just rambling.
Me?
But
I mean, isn't that what a podcast is? You just ramble your ass for a whole hour.
Basically, you
just talk. And this is really how we are. I just feel like today's episode is a little bit more having moments because my brain cells are not really communicating. I think both of our brain cells is like the liquor is in between the brain cells. And so it takes a little bit longer for the information to transfer.
To kind of
the
connect.
Thoughts to connect.
Yeah.
And it's just the blah, 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 blah,
dying. And
you see how deep my voice got? Blah, 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 blah. No. That note. Y'all just take it.
I need a nap.
The way I sung and then like everybody looked at me at the same time. It's like I don't know why people are looking at me because it's like it's amazing or no, it's not amazing. It's great.
Well, what was your words of wisdom? And don't let anybody
hold you back.
That.
Yes. Thank you, Love Muffin, so much for listening to the B. Scott Show. It's that time again. Oh my God, we almost went to a whole hour today.
Because we were rambling. It took us.
Yes.
We needed the extra time to
talk about the bouts of boo boo. All right, make sure you listen and thank you so much for listening to the B. Scott Show. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at Love B. Scott. And make sure you review the show on iTunes. And you can always find me on lovebscott.com.
Damn Monday.